My name is Mohammed Amarjo. Today, I want to discuss what it runs to be a data. Everyone has their own different meaning, varies industry to industry, institution to institution, because it's a very new field. Like before the 21st century, not even known. If you ask anyone in 1980s what was a data scientist, they would be like, "Really? Data? We know what data is. Is there a scientist for data?" That's something no one would have. People would be clueless on. But now data scientists are a real big deal because we have to study data, get insights, and work on how to use them further to improve scenarios, businesses, organizations, and even restructure institutions. And human resources, finance, IT, even operations, supply chain, all have their separate types of data because each business has a different nature when it comes to using. Normally, if I was to give a casual definition of it, I would be like, we are the detectives of the business. We have to discover traces, insights, and trends about data related to a business activity. And then we have to discuss with all stakeholders, the marketing department, finance, or even the government, that what can we use this data for. Example, if there's a data about sales being declining consistently for 3 months, then we have to discover, is it only happening in these 3 months or other months? And we conduct statistical tests that what could be the relationship. Even sometimes the statistical tests just give us a reference point. They don't give us the answer. So we have to then discover, is it the problem with the economy? Is the economy doing bad that the people can't afford our sales in these 3 months? Is it that we have better competitors selling their products at a better and cheaper rate, due to which our customers are switching to their products? And or is it because their products quality has been bad these 3 months because of their employees? So we have to figure out what could be the reason in any of those scenarios and then work with the teams on diagnosing the problem and figuring out a solution. We discuss, should we increase the price? Should we increase the output? Should we decrease the output? Should we rebrand our product? Should we remarket our product? What should we take into account in these scenarios if we are doing either, which including means studying the field itself. If we are working with the marketing team to take up the solution to rebrand the product, we have to also give them the key ingredients, the lists of what the product should now contain based on what the customer's trends are showing. Okay, that we will be like, the customers are months are not buying because they are basically because the economy is doing bad. So we will be like, we have to come up with a logo, or we have to come up with some kind of sales pitch which would make the customers feel that we are caring for them and their economic. Data scientists work with whatever field of expertise that relates to the business. So our job is to always be curious and figure out what could be the answer, not what is the answer, what could be the answer. Because no one really knows what's the answer. That's the reality of a business, whether it's an MNC, whether it's a tech corporation, or whether it's an IT consultant. The answer is never no. But what could possibly be one of the answers or many of the answers? That's the job for it. And work with all teams related to that. The data engineers to create all the pipelines of the data. Example, if we have a car that constantly runs on fuel and runs 25,000 let's say miles, I'm giving an example, miles a day, and has a particular type of engine installed within it, has a particular kind of music selection within its radio brackets, so or its audio brackets. So over there, the data engineer establishes the software and script we should download in the car software, so we can send all the data that's being generated from the car while it's running directly to our computer, and we install the softwares and tools on our computer to measure and analyze the data. So the data engineer's job is to make sure the data collected is clean and usable for the data scientist analyst. And if it's not, they work with the data scientist on how to clean their need. Okay? So the work of data scientists would not be possible without data engineer. And also, data scientists know machine learning algorithms and how to build sample models or proof of case or use case studies with data. But when the data situations are more complicated than we can imagine, then we also call upon machine learning engineers, a separate field of specialists in machine learning, help us draft more bigger and complex models in order to get the right answer for our data. Because whether it's prediction, whether it's recommendation engines, or whatever could be our, because end of the day our expertise is also limited towards how we can use the data. When it comes about how the data can be programmed or gives a better output, we also require the help of other usable experts for that particular scenario. And that's the beauty of data science. We can integrate with any field in the world. And few edits I have to make in the video to filter out some of my content because it was a bit too dirty in between. I didn't want to confuse all the viewers. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. And if there are any suggestions you have, I'm happy to hear them. And for any topics you want me to give a video on or do you want me to talk about, I'll be happy. And if you need any guidance, I'll be happy to. So, and don't forget to subscribe.